Hello, welcome back to our series of 1,000 Evidences for the LDS Church. In this episode, number 93, we will discuss another image on the facsimile 2 of Joseph Smith's translation of the Book of Abraham. In it, Joseph Smith describes the central figure, number 1, as a symbol of Kolob, which was first in government, nearest to the residence of God, and the last pertaining to measurement of time. The measurement according to celestial time, which celestial time signifies 1 day to a cubit. Very interesting. It is remarkable that those words seem to relate to Einstein's theory of relativity involving time and space. Remember that Einstein formulated his theory long after Joseph Smith published his translation. The concept of space and time was not spoken of in Joseph Smith's day, yet today it is one of the most basic facts of physics. Space-time contractions were first postulated as quantitative description in Lorentz Fitzgerald contractions developed by Nobel laureate Hendrik A. Lorentz. See Cook, Science and Mormonism, 1968, page 77 to 79. Of course, all measurements of space and time depend on the relative motion. The principle of no absolute time was revealed to Joseph Smith in Doctrine and Covenants, section 130, verses 4 and 5. Is not the reckoning of God's time, angels' time, prophets' time, and man's time, according to the planet on which they reside? Alvin K. Benson answers yes. He says, open quote, The measurement of space and time differs for all observers who are moving through space and time with respect to each other. Anyone moving relative to us in a different realm of time, we cannot speak meaningfully about space without implying time. Every object, every planet, every star, every galaxy, every person exists in a four-dimensional, four-vector realm called the space-time continuum. Close quote. See Alvin K. Benson, Joseph Smith on Modern Science. Joseph Smith, the Prophet, the Man, edited by Susan Easton Black and Charles D. Tate, Jr., 1993, page 158 through 160. Benson goes on to say, according to Einstein's special theory of relativity, as an object moves at high speeds, it contracts relative to stationary observer in the direction of motion in both space and time. As it approaches the speed of light, its length in this direction becomes shorter and shorter, and its time becomes less and less. And at the speed of light, both theoretically disappear. Continuing, Benson said, open quote, although most scientists believe that nothing can travel greater than the speed of light and still send out detectable signals, the search continues for such particles as called tachyons, close quote, or according to Einstein's relative equations, if a person were to travel faster than the speed of light, his space-time would be inverted relative to the space-time of an Earth observer. In this high velocity realm, space becomes time, and time becomes space. Doesn't this echo Joseph Smith's statement for what he said? For documentation, see the following, and that does it for this episode. Thanks for watching, and remember the warning, call, don't fall.